Hello, everyone. My name is Satyam. I'll be leading our practice. Sitting comfortably. You can be on a block, a bolster, cushion, rolled up towel, whatever works for you. You can be in Sukhasana, easy seated pose, cross-legged, lotus, whatever's comfortable. Bring the shoulders up and back. Hands up to the knees, palms down, palms up. Taking a mudra, whatever feels good. Please consult with a medical professional before beginning any exercise program. Softly closing the eyes. And see if you can lengthen your spine like there's an invisible string pulling up on the crown of your head. Breathing in and out through the nose. Breathing from your belly, just as a neutral. Leaving the outside world behind. And journeying inside. Going deeper within your own mind. Connecting to your body. Letting go of everything else. And perhaps lengthening inhales, lengthening exhales. Setting a sankalpa, an intention for your practice. Something positive. Something you feel a connection with. If you don't have an intention for this practice, perhaps thinking about moving forward, not allowing yourself to become stuck. Sometimes life gives us a challenge, an impasse. We just give up, we stop. No matter what the challenge is, if you stop, you're guaranteed not to move forward. And as long as you keep trying to find a way forward, over, around, sometimes another option presents itself. And you're able to get back on track. So moving forward means not giving up, never quitting, never saying, I'm done, there's no way to do this. Not everything can be a success. Not everything can be accomplished. But the learning and the growing is in the attempt, not in the success or failure. Deepening the breath. And keeping the eyes closed at wish, bringing the palms onto the knees. Send the shoulders up towards the ears, send them behind you, send them down, send them forwards. We're making some nice big circles with the shoulders. Different direction. Bring it back to neutral. If you're in a block, you might want to release. Inhale, both arms up. On the exhale, going to your right hand plants, left arm comes up and over. We'll sit bones stay on the mat. Try to keep the knees level. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, plant the left hand. Right arm comes up and over. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, twist to your right. Right hand behind you, left hand right knee, looking over your right shoulder. Try not to lean forward or back. We're rotating along the axis of the spine. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist to the other side. So we're always doing left and right, front and back, clockwise, counterclockwise. Doesn't matter which side you do first, as long as you do both sides. You should always listen to your body. If something doesn't feel good for you, modify or work around it. And coming back to neutral, let's reverse the feet. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold. Try to lengthen out the spine if you can. Sit bones stay on the mat. You can walk the hands forward and come to elbows, stacked hands. And walking the hands back towards the body. Let's come over to tabletop, hands and knees. Shoulders are over, crease to the wrists, hips over the knees. Knees are about hip distance apart. Back is flat, neutral. Toes can be tucked down, tucked, whatever you like. Some cat and cow. Inhale, push the belly button low to the mat. Lift the chin, lift the tailbone. Exhale, rounding the back up to the sky. Inhale, send the belly down. Lift the chin, lift the tailbone. Exhale, rounding up. Inhale down, exhale. Finishing a neutral table, walking the hands a palm print forwards. We're making our stance longer. Make sure the toes are tucked under. Take a breath in. On the exhale, push the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Push into left heel, bend the right knee. Push into the right heel, bend the left knee. And we're walking the dog. And taking little baby steps, walking to the front of the mat. Coming to a forward fold, Uttanasana. Press the thighs, forward to knees or shoulders. You're bending the back of the knees if you need to. And then keeping the arms relaxed, slowly like a rag doll. Inhale up to standing. One verse at a time. Head comes up last. Front of the mat. Tadasana mountain pose. Feet are hip distance apart, 2 fist widths. Pick up the toes, spread them out nice and wide. Lift the arches, lift the kneecaps. Little tuck of the tailbone. Roll the shoulders up and back. Let's open palms forward. Chins are neutral, gaze straight ahead. Deep breath in and out through the nose. Inhale the arms overhead. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Folding from the hips, back is flat, all the way down, Uttanasana. Inhale up halfway, flat back, Uttanasana. Avoid the kneecaps, hands can fall into the legs. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Arms up to the sides, inhale all the way up, coming up the flat spine, palms touch. Exhale, hands heart center. Inhale, arms overhead, palms touch, maybe gentle back bend, listen to your body. And swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse dive, all up. Palms touch. Hands heart center. And let's do some vinyasas. Maybe some modifications along the way. So maybe not Surya Namaskar A or B. We'll do something a little bit different. Front to the mat, hands heart center, Anjali Mudra. Inhale up, maybe back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway flat back. Exhale, fold, plant the palms, bend the knees, walk, step, or hop to your plank. Make sure shoulders are stacked over the crease of the wrists. Make sure you have a nice straight line. Head to heel, breath in. Exhale, hips up and back. Down facing dog. Inhale, forward plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, forward plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, forward plank. Softly knees down. Exhale, bend the elbows, chaturanga. Come all the way down to the mat. Untuck the tops of the feet. You're on your forehand. Hover the hands. Inhale up, honest cobra, baby cobra, chin, chest, heart, come up. Gaze in front of your mat. Breathing. Next, inhale. Exhale, hands down. Head down. Breath in. Exhale, planting the hands, straighten the arms, coming up any amount. Half cobra, full cobra, straight arms, Bhujangasana, upward facing dog, hovering the knees. Take a breath in. On the exhale, push up and back over the toes. Downward facing dog. Work on a little variation of that. Inhale, forward plank. Softly knees down. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale up. And let's keep the toes tucked under. So we're modifying whether you're doing cobra up dog. Keep the toes tucked under. So they're not going to go anywhere as we transition. Breath in. On the exhale, push up and back over the toes. Down dog. Remember the toes stay tucked under. Inhale to your cobra or modified up dog. Exhale, up and back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Last one. Inhale forward. Exhale up and back. Down dog. Breathe. Try to push into all the joints of the fingers, all the knuckles, no space underneath the hands. Keep sending the chest back towards the thighs, making your V shape. Bend the knees, walk, step, hop, front to the mat, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse dive all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Deep breath in and out. Inhale up, maybe back bend. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Let the head hang. Keeping the knees parallel. Walking both hands to your right. If the knees are uncomfortable, come back to center. Walk back to center. Breath in. Exhale to your left. Come back to center. Bend the knees, lift the heels, bring the hands up to the hearts. And balance. Gaze straight ahead. Find something to focus on. Feeling super comfortable with this, you can close the eyes. If you have the eyes closed, softly open. So we're going to come with a standing, so you can plant the heels along the way if you need to, or if you want more challenge, you can keep the the heels lifted. Inhale all the way up. Plant the heels, exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, halfway flat back. Exhale, fold, plant the palms, bend the knees, walk step, hop plank. Remember, you go straight to down dog, otherwise vinyasa, chaturanga. Find your back bend. Exhaling, down dog. We'll take 5 breaths here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale the right leg up, 3-legged dog, lift tippy toes. Exhale, right knee to the chest, right foot in between the hands. You can drop the back knee if you need to. Otherwise, we'll keep the back knee lifted, back heel lifted if you can. Inhaling all the way up, high lunge. Keep the right knee on top of the right ankle. Bring the torso vertical, so head's over the tailbone. Try to keep the back leg straight if you're up. Try to keep the back heel lifted nice and high. We're going to tip forward from here about halfway, 45 degrees. Depending on the low back feels, you can have hands to the sky or hands to the heart. Breath in. Exhale, halfway. Push out through the back heel. Push out through the top of the head. Make the body nice and long. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands softly down. Send the leg back. Find your plank. Maybe vinyasa. And we're back in down dog. Hold. Breathe. Inhale, left leg up, 3-legged dog, right tippy toes. Exhale, left knee to the chest, left foot in between the hands. Left knee stacked. Back heel lifted if you can. You can drop the back heel if you need to. Inhaling up, high lunge. Left knee and toes track straight ahead. Back leg nice and straight. And we'll do that same variation. Breath in. On the exhale, tip halfway forward. Remember, hands can be in prayer, arms can be straight, depending on how the back feels, how the shoulders feel. And we hold, and we breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale, softly hands to the mat. Find your plank, maybe vinyasa. Downward facing dog. Softly knees down. We'll take a child's pose. Tops of feet on the mat, big toes together, knees wide, arms forward, arms back. Opportunity for water if you need it. And if the arms are back, sending them forward, find your way back to your downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg up, three-legged dog, lift tippy toes. Exhale, right knee to the chest, right foot between the hands. Come back to our head lunge, back heel lifted, down if you need to. Okay, right knee's on top of the ankle. With the right knee and toes tracking straight ahead. You can stay here, you can add in a twist. Breath in. Exhale, hands to the heart. And twist to the right. Left elbow to the right side of the right knee. Roll the right shoulder open. Try to bring the thumbs to the sternum. Make sure the right knee is straight ahead. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale to center. Exhale, hands down. Find your plank. Maybe vinyasa. Down dog. Deep breath in and out. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left knee to the chest, left foot between the hands, left knee stacked, back heel lifted. Inhale up, high lunge. And same options, you can stay here. Or if you like to add in a twist, breath in, exhale, twist. Right over left knee, left shoulder was open, thumbs to sternum. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, center. Exhale, hands down, leg back, plank, maybe vinyasa. Down dog. 5 breaths. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knees, walk step up, front to the mat, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, wrist dive all up. Exhale, hands start center. So you're going to sit up for standing balance. Your mat is thick and you're wobbly, stand off the mat. Tadasana. Toes nice and wide. Hands to the heart. Try to slow the breath down. Bring your right toes nice and wide. Come onto the ball of the left foot, kickstand. Roll the knee out to the side. If you want to go deeper, go the inside of the calf. Inside the thigh, coming to our tree. Remember, you don't want to be on the knee, you want to be above or below. If you want to go branches, send the arms up and out. Maybe taking chin mudra, thumb and forefinger, make a circle. Bring the hands back to center. Back down to the heart. Let's bring the thigh to vertical, parallel to the mat. And if you like, deepening, straighten the leg. Maybe the leg's parallel to the floor, maybe not, but try not to lean back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Softly bring the leg down, shake it out. And switching to the side, same options, kickstand, calf, thigh, avoid the knee. Hands can stay to the heart. Hands can come up and out. Bring the hands back to the heart.
Bring the thigh up parallel to the mat if you can. And if you like, straighten the leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Softly down. Shake it out if you need to. Back into Tadasana. Deep breath in and out. We're going to find our way to Malasana squat. Widen the feet out. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, bend the knees. Elbows come inside the knees. You want the knees and toes tracking the same direction. So if the knees are turning out, the toes turn out so they match. Try to bring the thumbs towards the chest, the sternum. Open through the chin, chest, heart. Gaze straight ahead. I think we'll make this a long one. So the tendency is to round the spine here. So we're trying to keep the back flat, keep the chest and heart open, gaze straight ahead. So this is a little bit of yang, a little bit of yin, so it's a little bit active. It's a little bit of a deep stretch. It's a little bit of a long hold, so we'll use this to transition. And while we're hanging out here, so as we get into our yin poses, our yin asanas, remember, take your time coming into the pose. By the way, if this gets to be too much, you can always sit on a block. Take your time coming out of the pose. Let your body guide you. Anything you want to do to loosen up in between poses or between sides of poses, we should do that. And you should always be willing to take the opportunity to deepen your pose. You'll find after a minute or two, the body begins to release. Go a little bit deeper. If pose becomes painful or uncomfortable, you want to come out of the pose, come back to something neutral. Should never be in pain. Maybe sinking the hips a little deeper. Maybe opening the chest a little wider. So yin asanas tend to be a little more internal, a little more meditative. I encourage you to think about closing your eyes. Try to keep the breath slow and relaxed. Whenever you're ready, carefully making your way onto your sit bones. Straighten the legs out. Take any movements you need to loosen things up. And we're going to work on some versions of a wide-legged forward fold. So we're going to send the legs out, feet flexed. So remember, wide feet can be as just wide as the edges of your mat. They don't need to be super wide. You can bring them out any distance that feels comfortable for you. You can always roll your flush away to go a little bit deeper. And depending on your practice, you may want a block or something you can use as a block to support the forehead. Lift and lengthen, find a nice straight spine. Walk the torso around so you're even with the right knee, or maybe you're close to the right knee. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, folding along the right leg. Try to level your shoulders. Turn the palms up, bend the elbows, and let the forehead roll around towards your right knee. Try to keep the left sit bone on the mat, left leg on the mat. And if you find the head is heavy, supporting it on something. And if the body's asking to go deeper after 1 or 2, you should. You come to your edge, that place will feel some pulling, maybe some mild discomfort. And you'll find that the edge moves, you go deeper. Maybe both your active as you can, closer to the sky. And let yourself surrender to the pose. So through all of the yoga postures, we're not pushing, we're not pulling, feeling gravity in the body work together. Slowly beginning to roll up. If you need to do anything to loosen up before we switch to the other side, now would be a good time. Now we're ready. Inhale the arms up. Even with your left knee. Exhale, fold. Try to level the shoulders if you can. Remember, left and right may not be the same. That's okay. We usually have a tighter side and a looser side, and sometimes it changes even left to right. All right, sit bone stays on the mat. Back of the right knee stays down. Slowly rolling up. Take any movements you need to. Last one, down the middle. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Maybe walk the hands forward a little bit. Try to lengthen out. And then same thing. Bend the elbows, turn the palms up. Forehead comes down to wherever is comfortable for you. Still keeping the toes to the sky. This is one that I struggle with. I always want to flop my toes to the inside. Keep the breath slow and relaxed. Breathe from your belly. And slowly finding your way up. If you need hands to assist, you can pop the knees up, use the hands to bring everything back to the midline. And why don't we bend the knees, both feet on the mat, and then just roll the left knee in and out a couple of times. And then do the same thing with the opposite knee. Okay, we're going to be coming to our backs, and you want to have a strap or something you can use as a strap. Usually recommend a towel. Lying lengthways on your mats. Holding at the backs of knees, backs of thighs, come onto your back. Make sure you can reach your strap or your towel. Hug the knees into the chest. Keep the right knee to the chest, release the left foot to the mat, left knee can be bent. Or if you want to go deeper, you're going to straighten the left leg out in a second.
strap or towel to the ball of the right foot, avoiding the arch. Straighten the right leg, no bend in the knee. You can keep the left knee bent, or you can straighten the left knee out. Some options for hands. I suggest long arms so the elbows are straight. You can hold one hand, you can hold both hands. Some people put loops in the straps. Just the weight of the arms, the drag of the arms is enough to deepen the pose. You don't need more than that. We're not making a rowing motion. We're trying to send the right toes deeper overhead as the back of the right thigh, hamstrings, biceps, femoris releases. Find something that's comfortable for you. The idea is to not have tension in the body. The more the body relaxes, the more the body lets go. Left toes are still to the sky, so left foot is still active. This is often a tight area for people. If you can't straighten the knee, you're going to have the right heel lower. If we're doing a shorter, more active version, I would suggest maybe using peace fingers to the big toe or holding the edge of the foot. Since this is a long hold, I generally recommend the strap. Other options, hold the back of the thigh or the back of the calf, avoid the back of the knee. Whenever you're ready, switching legs. Trying to avoid the arch of the foot with the strap. Arm grip up to you or hand grip to you.
Gently release the leg down. Take any movements you need to loosen things up. We'll finish with a twist to either side. I'm going to suggest a double leg twist, but if you know another version and you'd like to do that instead, then you're welcome, of course, to do that. Knees still bent, ankles together, knees together. Arms up to T position. Breath in. Exhale softly. Knees go right. Head turns left. Keep your left shoulder planted to the mat. Slowly inhale everything back to center. And exhaling to the opposite side. Your knees are to the left, you're keeping the right shoulder planted. Anytime you want to deepen a twist into the neck, the cervical spine, the head will turn opposite the knees. Slowly bring the knees back to center at the center. Maybe windshield wipe the knees side to side. And straighten the legs out. Coming to Shavasana, final posture.
So heels are nice and wide, edges of the mat. Toes fall out. Shoulder blades together on the back. Arms away from your sides, palms facing up. Breathing in and out through the nose. Eyes are softly closed. Tongue falls away from the roof of the mouth. Eyes fall back in their sockets. Inhaling courage. Exhaling doubts. Slowly deepening the breath. Some gentle movements come back. Fingers and toes. And taking a last full body stretch if you wish, finding your way onto your right hand side. Right arm is a pillow, left hand's in front of the heart. Inhaling the right arm only overhead. Bend the knees, roll to your right. Right arm's a pillow, left hand's on front of the head. I think I did that already. Sorry. Find your way to seated. Seated, coming up. It's been a very long day. Hands to the heart, Anjali Mudra. Thank yourself for taking this practice. Thank yourself for having the courage, the strength to keep moving forward. From my light to yours, namaste. Thank everyone who practiced with me live. Have a wonderful night.